Hi guys, I had an idea this morning and if you'll bear with me, I'll explain. First of all, I'm not doing this on Facebook Live because it requires me to download Chrome, which I don't feel like doing today. I tried Safari and Firefox and neither would work. So I'm going to try and upload this video and just leave it on there. So this is my idea. Our au pair is going through, we call it spring in WildFit, but it's the portion of the WildFit journey that is no sugar and very green, not even root vegetables, just, real green food and then meat. Anyway, I've already done the program along with Andy in the past, and I've heard of going back to spring, which I probably need. And so last night I thought to myself, I really need to go back to spring with her because we're going to be eating spring dinner anyway. What do I have to give up? A couple of treats here and there. So I decided to go back to spring this morning. And the other thing that's kind of been nagging me is that during the WildFit coaching, I was, challenged to post a live video, and I did it once and then never went back to it. And I know I'm trying to create some new content that hopefully is valuable or important to some of you. And so I thought to myself, I'm going to do this. I'm going to post every single day of my next 30 days that I go back to spring with Denise. So if there's anybody out there that's already done the WildFit and they're living WildFit like I was and maybe wonder what it's like to go back, I don't know, follow along. What I intend to do so that nobody is ambushed by 30 posts on a page that they're really not that interested is I'm gonna post this video, and if you think you might want to follow along, then just like or comment it, and then instead of going live again and again, I'm gonna make another video on my phone, and then I'll just update it in the comments. So it'll just be one thread that goes on and on. And if you're interested, I'd love to hear your comments, maybe even cheer me on a little bit. I must admit that's part of the reason why I'm doing this is because when I went through WildFit with my husband, he was sort of like, you made me do this. If I'm eating it, you are eating it. So he kept me strict, and I probably needed that. So I'm hoping, if I can share something with you guys, and if you guys can keep me strong, then it's not just me in the kitchen by myself where nobody's looking. It's part of the tribe, right? So I was thinking in this video that I should basically tell you my why, because that's been going off in the back of my head is, you got to have a why to bring you forward if you're going to commit to a 30-day live video challenge and a 30-day back to spring at the same time, then why, right? And for WildFit, I guess my why is I've been feeling like the little things that I have allowed myself to do are pulling me in the wrong direction. I still think that I have been living WildFit. I don't eat junk anymore. But I'm sure that there's some others of you that maybe did the February challenge with me, that are finding themselves, choosing different things. For me, I brought in some 85% dark chocolate, which I used to love dark chocolate. And, it feels like I started off with a piece after dinner and now it's a few pieces and it's 85%, but still, it reminds me of something in my head of chocolate and makes me think about sweet. And then as soon as I have it, I want more sweet. And then, what if I had a cup of tea? What if I put a little bit of honey in it? It's like, it just feels like it's feeding the sugar monster. The other thing is popcorn. My kids love popcorn, and I get some organic corn and, pastured butter, and I make it ourselves, and it's got to be natural and healthy, right? And so then I have some, and that causes me to want something else later in the day or the next day. And I think these things are leading me down a path that doesn't have prolonged weight loss, which I was category 2, non-wild fitters. That means that you didn't exactly get as far as you wanted. So I was category 2 when I finished the program, and sort of, came out into summer or something. And I have lost some weight since I finished, a few pounds, but I still, I still want to do better. And so maybe just regularly going back to spring reminds us what it's like without sugar, and pushes us a little farther on our weight loss goals. I think for me, it's not weight loss, it's body composition. My body was completely different after having 4 kids. And if you look on my scale and what it's made out of, the percentages, I've really been trying to sort of push that down, and I'm down to, like 22.5% body fat. And I'd like to go further. I'd like to be under 20 if I can. So that's my why with WildFit. I have been keeping up my Alka-Geysers every day. I do drink coffee. I gave up Starbucks and coffee out. I don't drink it at a restaurant or someplace else, but I have a machine in my house that grinds the beans, and I mix the beans 2/3 decaffeinated to 1/3 caffeinated. I buy Kion coffee that is the caffeinated stuff, and I buy Dave Asprey's Bulletproof decaffeinated, which is about the healthiest non-chemical decaffeinated I can get my hands on. And I have probably a cup, sometimes 2 in the morning, and I don't have them after lunch because I'm really focused on good quality sleep and recovery now. So the coffee is still there, and I'm probably not giving that up for spring. So all you people that want to point out that I'm already starting off with a failure, you just put that in the comments. And anyway, so I do still do the Alka-Geyser daily. It's right here, and I'm looking forward to maybe feeling a bit better. The other why is social media. So becoming a WildFit coach meant that I kind of had to start a new business. So I have a page that's called Young Fit Life. I have to practice saying that. I just finished the logo yesterday, and I'm working on getting some materials together and trying to start this new area of my life. And I think social media is just huge in that regard, and I'm not accustomed to posting these kinds of things. I mean, I did a long time ago when people were posting, I'm here at the movies doing that. But at some point in time when life became important enough to me to make it private, now it seems strange to take pictures of my kids and put them on Facebook all the time. And it seems even stranger to tell the whole world exactly what's going on in my head today. Like, who cares, But as part of this program, I'm being encouraged that maybe people do care, and that there might be other people that you can help on their journey. And that's really, really why I wanted to join WildFit, is because I really do think it's a food revolution. Learning things that I've learned, I want to tell everybody, but I don't want to tell anybody that doesn't want to hear. Honestly, I feel like I turned into a nag and a naysayer, and you shouldn't eat that. And I don't want to do that. I want to create a voice that if you're interested, then you follow. And if you're not, I wish you all the best on your journey. I once watched I followed a woman that also had a page like this, and a friend of hers challenged her to do 30 live videos in 30 days. And I thought it was cool, and I liked it, and I followed it because she was awkward and uncomfortable at first, as I am now, and it was cool to see her come up with content and share that. So that's part of my why for the social media, the posting every day, and also because I think I need a tribe. Denise is she's my au pair. She's just stick-to-itiveness, and she never feels like wavering, and I am the walking embodiment of the food devil. I am constantly in my head with negotiations over when and why, and convincing myself that maybe a reward at a later date is how you accomplish it. And I feel like if left to my own devices, I am not going to make it through 30 days by myself. So maybe if I put all these things together, then I share my journey with you. I help somebody if I'm lucky, and maybe you guys help me right back. So anyway, that's everything. I'm so happy that you listened all the way to the end. If you listened all the way to the end, if you think you might like to hear from me tomorrow or the next day, I'll just be talking about whether I made it through, whether I cheated, whether I didn't. If I did, I'll tell you the truth, 100%, what I cheated with. And no holds barred. I will be here every day for 30 days, and I will tell you whether I'm happy or whether I'm not. And maybe somebody out there, because this is day one, people, maybe somebody out there wants to join me, and I would love that. So comment, give me a thumbs up, anything. I appreciate it. And maybe I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.